I'm Ari.
And I'm Shani.
And we are Kai Night Medley. So today we're going to talk about the downfalls and the benefits and the downfalls. Let's not start with the bad things ever. Okay? So we're going to talk about the benefits and the downfalls of social media. And go ahead and
we're going to basically give you advice on how to avoid certain things and what to keep doing that, just make it a positive experience. Because it can be really stressful, especially when deciding what to post and what to avoid. So that's what we're here for.
Yay. So let's start with one of the benefits of social media. So, in my opinion, one of the biggest benefits of social media is your business, growing your business. So if you're an entrepreneur or you have a goal of becoming an entrepreneur and you want to start your own business, clothing, makeup, eyelashes, whatever it is, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, Facebook is really good for growing your business. Very important. I definitely see a lot of people using Instagram and stuff for their businesses, and I think that is the best way to use social media.
And networking too. You can network with people around the world, bring in different opportunities, and also have the opportunity to travel and meet up with these people safely.
Yeah, taken. Okay, that's not funny. We shouldn't laugh.
Yeah, we shouldn't laugh at that. But that was a good movie, but she shouldn't have done all that.
Yeah, I shouldn't. Yeah,
you don't talk to strangers at the airport,
yeah,
so don't do that if you do travel with your networking people.
Be smart, guys. Yeah, so networking. Let's see. Another thing is, you want to tell them about the community?
Yeah, finding positivity. So basically, you'll find positivity using social networking by networking with social media, with networking with people in your local area. So you can all come together, whether it be doing art stuff, giving back, fundraisers. There's also ways to express yourself too. You can meet up. San Diego has Go Ham Radio events. So that's for all the local artists that express themselves with their music through singing, rapping. You can also use station head radio too. That's a good way to broadcast, like if you like talking to people, you can broadcast and socialize with people, giving advice, kind of like how we're doing right now, but over the radio and it's live.
Yeah, and they don't have to see your face. You don't have to go fix your hair.
And you don't have to edit your video.
Yeah, exactly. That's another thing about Station Head. It's kind of live. So if you mess up, there's nothing you can do. I'm just kidding. Anyways.
But practice makes perfect.
So communicating with someone far from you. So if you have family across the state, or if you have, somebody that is not able to call you on the phone because they're in a different state, or if they're in a different country, different time zone, whatever it is, you can use Facebook Messenger or Instagram direct message to communicate with them. So that's another really big thing. I think that's important because communication is very important.
And updating them with pictures. I mean, if you can't see each other, you can see pictures. Mm-hmm. Oh, look how big he's gotten. Or,
And you know what? On that too, so there was this one time, right? I actually went to Europe. I believe it was 3 years ago. And my phone crashed. So all of my pictures that I had taken in Europe, they were all gone. But because I had posted pictures on Facebook and some on Instagram, they were still there. So that's another benefit too.
Now that we talked about the benefits of social media, we're going to give you some downfalls to help you survive it.
Yes, okay. So you want to start with something?
So when it comes to posting pictures, I know it can be hard deciding what to post because people are so mean nowadays and are so critical on how you look, what you wear, why did you pose this way, why did you smile that way. I would say just take that. It's easier said than done, but definitely take that with a grain of salt because there's how many people in this world? Billions. Not all of them are going to be there for you. All that matters is the people that are in your inner circle and what they say.
Exactly. That's real. That's real though, because to kind of go off of that, like you go on Instagram, you see a girl with a big booty, You know, maybe my terminology is
Or
grammatically
buttocks.
incorrect. Buttocks. But like, it makes you insecure because you're like, okay, her body looks like that. Why can't mine? Or even if you know she got surgery, like, why can't I afford that? You don't know anything about this person.
Yeah.
You don't know what their life is like behind social media. You only know what you see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's best to just look at it and just be like, okay, that's her. I'm gonna do me. You know, don't let anything discourage you. Yeah, be unique. Be you. Be you. Don't let anything discourage you. Don't discourage yourself because you don't look like someone on Instagram. That's not good. Another thing about social media,
It's a fantasy world.
it is.
Don't let it stress you out. Like,
It is a
anybody
fantasy
can post.
world.
Most of these people that post pictures, that's not even their stuff. Some stuff is rented, borrowed.
Oh yeah,
Maybe fake. I mean, if you go to LA, they got the little bootleg stuff.
exactly.
So don't stress over it.
Exactly. How he get that Benz? How he get that Rolls Royce? Honey, it ain't even his. You feel me? But none of that even matters. The point is, don't compare yourself to people.
And think about the maintenance too. That's expensive. Nobody has to pay $1,000 for an oil change when you can pay $40.
In your little Hyundai or in your little Toyota.
And Toyotas are starting to look more fancier too.
They are.
They're made by the Lexus.
red
They're the
seats.
same company. If you want to, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's
Lexus and
smart.
Toyota are the same. That's why they look alike.
That's it. Okay, so another thing is that it gives people a pass to be hurtful or rude. It gives people a license to be disrespectful.
Internet thugs.
Look, trigger finger. What did he say?
Trigger-
Trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers. Is that what he said? You know what I'm
I don't
talking
know.
about.
What song is that?
Back to back, Drake.
Oh.
Drake. But yeah, so you know, if you are a victim, you know, or the suspect, okay, because we've all been in that position to where we're typing something and we know it's gonna hurt somebody's feelings, but we don't care. That is no.
Or
Negative.
assuming things are about you.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing. If you assume things are about you, I recommend don't look at someone's page all the time and assume it's about you. It's not. At
It's
all.
toxic. It's toxic. And if you are one of those people that are constantly bashing people online, oh, this person is ugly. Look, okay. Karma is a beep. Okay. So you have to be careful what you say because you can hurt someone's feelings.
And you could get sued too, because
You
their
can.
family will come after you and be like, okay, this is what they said. That's
You never
what
know
made
who
them.
you're dealing with.
Yeah.
That's important. And I think it's also important that we treat people the way that we want to be treated. We've heard that since we were in elementary school.
Yeah.
And I think people have forgotten the concept of treating people the way that you want to be treated. One way to deal with somebody bullying you online is to just simply ignore it. It's
And use the
easier
block
said than
button.
done. Block.
And
block,
if they make another page, just keep blocking the pages and living.
block.
Just block. Your block list will be long, but who cares?
No, I'm just kidding. Definitely ignore it because here's the thing. If you continue to look at someone's hurtful comments, it will be in the back of your head. And you'll start to believe those things about yourself.
And it'll drive you crazy.
Yeah.
You'll start questioning yourself.
And it's like, is it worth it? Are they paying your bills to make you go crazy like that? I didn't think so. So focus on yourself, focus on your money, and elevate.
And also, don't let social media ruin your relationships, whether it's with your friends, family, or significant other, or even your business, like your colleagues at work. Don't mix the two together because it can be very toxic. Like if your family, always communicate outside of social media, because social media, like I said, is like a fantasy world. Communicate with them outside of social media so they understand the difference between the two. And as far as work goes, don't add your coworkers on social media.
Please don't.
And if you do, make a fake page that they can be on and they can be nosy, because people love going back telling their bosses. So make one just for your coworkers if you really want to have them on social media.
Exactly.
Don't add them on your
You gotta
personal
protect
page.
yourself. Protect your well-being.
Like, you should, freedom of speech is one thing, but when it comes to work and paying the bills, you don't need everybody.
There's no such thing.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as freedom of speech anywhere because, yeah, I mean,
You represent that company.
You represent your company,
whether you're on the
company,
clock or off the clock.
Yeah.
Because if, let's say you post something negative, people are going to research you and be like, oh, she works for that company. No, why would you let her?
I've seen it happen.
And people get fired for it too.
I have seen it happen. You have to be careful.
There's that one lady, what did she say something about, was it?
She was racist.
I think it was something about Trump.
And they found her company.
Yeah,
and she got fired. Yeah, you have to be careful. Another thing she was saying, how it can affect your relationships. Don't let it define your relationship with your significant other, because you see, for instance, you see a couple, like a YouTube couple, okay?
On a date.
Yeah, and they post, they go to Mexico for the weekend, or they go to Europe, or they go Dubai for the weekend. You don't know anything, okay? You don't know anything about these people. You only know what they want you to know. So you can damage your own relationships by comparing your significant other to, that man or that woman on social media.
Unrealistic expectations.
It's unrealistic because we don't know anything about them. We only know what they show us. Focus on you.
That's all we have tonight for the social media. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, just comment below. And don't forget to click the subscribe button.
Hey, subscribe. And tune in tomorrow for our next video. And go ahead and leave your comments on both videos. Bye, guys.